so have you guys ever had like an experience and it was a hot day and you need something to fan yourself to cool off? Anybody? Yes, yes. Okay, well, many people wonder what the use of a fan is for, and in different cultures there are different things and purposes that can come from a broader perspective to a more specific perspective. So this is a fan, and I'm Filipino, and it can be called abanico in Tagalog or bye-bye in Ilocano. And it originated in the Philippines, and the purpose that it's used now, it was used many, many years ago, back when it was originated. So I use this, and I still use this now, even on a hot day. And the first time I used this was in PW for Filipino Weekend. It was originated back in my town in Delano, and this is just a plain fan, but there are a wide range of varieties of fan. They can be plain like this, or they can go elegant, which is more heavy and like more fans in conclusion. So by learning more about the fan, you will receive a greater understanding of the Filipino culture and the fan that revolves around it, and also how Filipino women together. So many women use this to show emotion, or they use it as protection. With that being said, women show it to show interest in men. So if they fan themselves really slow, they can show that people that they're married, so they can be like, oh, you know, I'm married, don't come up to me. Or if they're fanning themselves quickly, they can show them that they're engaged or interested, which can tell them, you know, like, I'm kind of interested in you, come at me. And other ways women can show it to show their emotion and their posture and how it resembles their beauty. So I'm Filipino, and I'm Ilocano, which is a different type of culture and language in the Philippines, and I would call it a bye-bye. And women in the Philippines, I would see that they use it on hot days so they can protect themselves from the sun, or just to fan themselves like any other day. So now that I talked about how the fan is used and the wide range of fans there are in the Philippines, I'll talk about my personal connection with it. So like I said in the beginning, I used it during Filipino Weekend, which is an annual celebration that brings Filipino people together and the community. And for Filipino Weekend, like, there are many things that can happen. There's entertainment, which revolves people singing or dancing, and people making food, so you can buy it and taste different type of Filipino food. And also like what I said about the entertainment, there are dances, Filipino cultural dances, and I've used this in a dance called Singkil and Pagupir, in which is that both dances represent beauty, and so I would be using it, doing different types of moves. Also, when I was younger, I would use it kind of like, not as a weapon, but in a way as a weapon. Like if someone were to be insulting me, I would kind of like play hit them or something. But it's used like that a lot where I'm from, because it's not, okay, it's not like a gun or a knife or anything, but it's something like to make people think that like, oh, you're having a good conversation with them in a way. Now that I've talked about the fan and more about the culture, and I hope you guys have a greater understanding of it. I've talked about women, how they hold their fans and how it ties into their beauty and their emotion. I've talked about Filipino Weekend, which is an annual thing back where I'm from, and also the needs of the fan and how it can benefit you throughout the day. Um, so to close this, I would say many people don't know the exact purpose to use this fan, but if you guys go out and buy it and find like different types of designs on it, it could be a nice accessory on a hot day.